bit like a traitor as a former defender, because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
On the ground, it's a rookie from Tennessee. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
Throwing, Cook. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
First down. First and goal, Cleveland.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jerry Jeudy from 8 yards out. And the Browns are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go. 68-19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Richardson looking to throw this. That one finds Pierce right side.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now Richardson. Left side, he finds Pierce.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Come on. Set.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. That's going to be taken in by Downs.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That goes for a gain of 31.
I don't think anyone would argue that having that extra week definitely helps come playoff time. And those were some fresh legs right there. That extra practice time and planning, certainly an evidence.
Richardson working from the gun.
And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5. 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Now Richardson back to throw it. He'll try and do this himself.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down.
A 24-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
It's another 1st down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Browns are able to widen their advantage.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
A 3-yard pickup.
Richardson out of the shotgun.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mitchell. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Cougar 19. Here we go.
Richardson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit.
And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
31-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Judkins.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
David Njoku,
30 yards. And And the Browns continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
19 Tiger.
First down.
First and 10, Taylor now.
And down inside the 40 to about the 38. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Browns' 38-yard line.
Here's Richardson to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 21-3 is your score after 1. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
For a Colts. First down.
Richardson to throw off play action. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now it's Richardson. He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Lions. Go.
On the option to give to Taylor here.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor.
A 9-yard touchdown run.
And the Colts are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point right down the middle. And it makes the score 21-10.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position. The Browns drive about to get started.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
That's good for a Browns first down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Browns.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. And he'll work this forward for about 3 and second down.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 35, here's second down and 7.
Looking to throw. Cook. And this is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
First down.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
4 yards.
Back to throw. Cook. And it's caught. That catch good for 8, but still, it's third and goal now.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
The ball mere inches from the white line on third and goal.
Operating from the gun. Cook. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns are able to add on to that lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 18 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And able to get this out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
First down.
Ready.
They go play action with Richardson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Got a man that's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Adnan Mitchell.
59 yards.
And the Colts are able to cut into that deficit.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17.
Rigoberto Sanchez, the kickoff.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
39-yard line.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down and 6.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6.
Looking to throw. Cook. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. But this is all about a quarterback knowing what he can get away with. And that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
Judkins going to run it out of the gun.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
They'll stay on the ground with Judkins.
And he'll get it down to the plate of the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
He's gotten a jumper, his big tight end. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. If you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Come on, set.
And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Now this time he'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Cook.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Operating from the gun. Cook.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half.
31, Colts 17.
That's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he's going to build forward to the 48.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and a couple.
Brings up second and 2.
Again, it's Taylor.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up third and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up third and 1.
Richardson off the play fake. He'll try to pick it up himself. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now as they've got it to the 28-yard line. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Bronco 80. 70 Lions. Ready.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
That's another Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Now a run, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Joe Tryon.
He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
At the Browns 20.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Looking to throw. Richardson got his man complete over the middle. It's Taylor. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up like overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buzz. You feel paralyzed.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't give it to him. It's incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Cowboy 80.
Operating from the gun, Richardson. Looking middle, and that's complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Browns drive about to get started. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. So I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. Back to throw. Cook.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll run from the gun. It's Judkins.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Up the middle they go. Sampson. And they'll bring it down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's good.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
An inside run with Judkins. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Pick up a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 30.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards to the first.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A give up the middle, Judkins.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He has enough for the first down on the keeper, a gain of 6.
At the 39-yard line.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So from the a
give. Here's Judkins.
And he stopped immediately there. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Already a pair of third down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this third down try. Operating from the gun, Cook. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Quickly completed to the right flat. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll give it to Jenkins.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson.
And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 49 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
A gain of 16 yards.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards. Second down.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the fourth.
He'll let one go deep for Downs. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Off to the races. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
On the handoff, this is Jenkins.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 20-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Sampson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
On the ground, this is Jenkins.
Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
So now the Browns will turn it over to their field goal unit here. This to make it a 3-score game late. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's third of the game.
And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. A run, it's Judkins.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Oh, that is incomplete.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount. And the ball is free. Taylor lost it. And that was ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Play action. Now Richardson. Open man down the field. This is Mitchell.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
And now Mitchell.
His 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late. That they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did.
They'll let Taylor try and run.
And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
And the defense says they have it. They do. One play into the ball game, an early turnover.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, Coach, but look, we've still got this locked down. But that's not necessarily true, is it?
You know, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like to say.
And he'll be out of bounds after gaining about 5. That stops the clock, but slow and steady won't win the race at this point.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Richardson to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
This is 1st and 10. Richardson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Now Richardson. Now he's going to step up and run.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Yeah, good coverage there in the end zone, and it's been like that all game long. And now, down 2 scores, I imagine they'll try again, but it'll just be for posterity's sake.
He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
It's 4th down.
18, Rodley, 18, go.
One last shot for Richardson.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.
The Browns going to roll on as we say so long, everybody.